Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
whole. You know what I'm talking about? So
yeah.
that's the whole basis of quantum entanglement I talked about earlier.
Hmm.
Albert Einstein mentioned it forever ago, right? They
Yeah.
been knew that quantum entanglement, right? So you can feel something in one place and be in another place and feel the same thing, or see the same thing, or know the same thing in two different places, in two different spaces, and almost in two different times, right? You can
Hmm.
be, like I said, 4 hours away. Your consciousness can be 4 hours away, but you still feeling, seeing, tasting, touching the same exact thing, right? So
Hmm.
everybody's connected quantumly. You just got to connect to it.
Yeah, and there was another experiment with they did with someone's body. So they took this guy, they took his DNA like out of his mouth or something, I don't know, and they
Mm-hmm.
moved it to another facility like a few hours away, and then where his body was, they did stuff to his body like I don't know what they did exactly, not electrocuted or they did something where they were trying to measure if the DNA taken from his body that they
Or
moved
react.
would react, and whatever they did to him, the DNA over there it did the same thing. So because it's like it's from his, it's entangled, I guess. But that's crazy, that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So I guess that concept is kind of what you're talking about. But yeah, no,
Couldn't
remote
it
viewing
be?
is real, super dope. What is that?
It could be engineered too, though, couldn't it? Because
DNA?
you can have people in one part of the world doing one thing and have people on the other side of the world doing the same thing. Engineered though by doing it. You could use that far as with music or whatever it is that you're showing people.
Mm-hmm.
That far as what they're doing. Say for instance, if we're on like on the East Coast, they're doing this, and we know the East and the West are two different areas. We carry things different, but if you're persuading everything to look like the West, the people on the East would then start to gravitate what's going on to the West. You get what I'm saying? As far as what they're able to do with their frequency.
Yeah.
Man, I'm speaking like mind wise because it would be the same as saying when you think about this, you say everybody has a twin somewhere. Right now,
Doppelganger.
it's somebody that looks like you somewhere in this world doing the same exact thing you're doing.
That's spooky. I believe it though.
We
I need a
all
clone. Where you at, Brody?
I know.
ain't
Let's
a
get this
clone.
money. Let's get this
That's
money.
that's that. That's like they can say you can go around the world and find somebody that looks like you,
Mm-hmm.
we ain't saying just one person. If you find 5 or 6 people that look like you, what are the odds that at least two of them is doing probably what you're doing? It's
We about to
probably
get paid.
high.
All right. What's our takeaways for tonight? What's our takeaways for tonight? I go first.